Hey everyone, I'm Annalisa and this is Maria Jada and we are here. Would you want to say your own name?
Maria Shadan.
Yeah.
Hello.
So we're making a very short video just to explain a little bit about our upcoming workshop called Be Rooted, Embody Your Roots, and we just want to share why we've called it that and why that's our intention. So Maria, there's 3 levels of rooting in your experience. Can you explain those?
Yeah, I notice a lot of people being very heady or in their heart space and not grounded enough in their bodies. So I feel like being rooted in our body is a really first good start. And then also I notice when people are disconnected with their birth family or family that they grew up with, there's a sense of people can feel lost and that they're not belonging. And what quite often happens is even if they find a community or their own family outside of their birth family, quite often negative patterns can keep showing up, and it can be an indication where there's still healing needed within the birth family, which if you don't heal those, they show up outside. And then the next step is the ancestral lineage. If we disconnected from our ancestors, there could again be other patterns of behavior, sort of inherited ways of being that are not serving us, that we can adopt, especially unless we're aware of them. So, yeah.
Amazing, yeah. So we're going to be using different things within the workshop to help create this feeling of depth of rooting. And so we're going to be using movement practices and dance. I'm using a Taoist practice, and that, as Maria mentioned, is really helping balance the energy bodies so that our mental body, which we grow really big with lots of screen time, thinking and processing in our mind, spiritual activities, if that's too big, or our heart space, which is where we're giving, caring, teaching, looking after families, when these 2 areas grow too big, our body becomes out of balance. So we're going to be bringing the focus right down into the lower body and into the lower energy centers to really help create that sense of foundation, which when we have that foundation in the lower body, we're less likely to be knocked off balance when things come up in our life that are challenging or trigger past traumas. So we're going to go from that into the family and constellations work.
Yeah, so I've been facilitating family constellations and ancestral healing for some time now, and I keep seeing patterns that keep showing up in people's lives. And so just as an indication that sometimes when you have an unhealthy pattern showing up, it may be that you notice that a specific behavior that you feel triggered by quite often relates to maybe a parent or a sibling, and that can be an indication that there's something needing healing within your immediate family. And then sometimes you might have different experiences that feels like they're not your own, or they don't make sense in your immediate life, and it may be that you're following a previous family member in your ancestry. So yeah, we really want you to have this experience where you can get a glimpse into the unconscious within your field that might be affecting you by making it conscious.
Yeah, so we're using the physicality and the kind of construct of the workshop to work on an energetic level, kind of beyond what's visible and showing up in our lives, to create that a flow from life to us. I think you're talking about roots being cut off if we've not healed that lineage. And so it's healing that aspect of ourselves with these rooting practices to create a happier and more fulfilled life, a sense of belonging.
Yeah, if you imagine a tree and or any plant and the roots are being cut off, that's basically what I see. It's like unless we acknowledge our family and our ancestors, there's a sense of not being able to receive fully from life.
Yes. So that's what we're creating. 22nd of May is our next workshop, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah, I would love to see you there.